I feel compelled to say something, even if nobody hears it. I don't have any followers, I don't think, and probably nobody watches my video, but I feel that it's important to say something. I know I've made a few videos before and, you know, kind of went on my rant about things. I just think that, you know, if you're just going along with the flow and everything's groovy in your life, that's awesome. Congratulations. I know there are people suffering, and it's going to get worse. It's going to get a lot worse. I have a pretty big heart, and I find that I get myself wrapped up in things that are none of my business, and I end up, you know, getting hurt most of the time. It's going to become to the point where you're not going to be able to help people because, you know, there's nothing you can do for them if they haven't, you know, I don't even know what I'm going to do for myself. I honestly, just the fact that I'm not blind to what's going on. I have friends that think I'm absolutely bonkers and, you know, that I'm just crazy. That's fine. Because I don't think that I am. I think that there are people that see things for the way they are, and other people that, you know, can live in grandeur. You know, I just don't live that way. I'm more of a realist, and I think that there are things going on that people just don't want to acknowledge. I'm not voting again. I think it's a bunch of crap. They already told us it doesn't matter how you vote anyway, and I also think that that the executive orders that he signed, the president signed, you know, to steal basically everybody's resources if you try to, you know, stockpile any food or you know, whatever. I just think that there are things happening right in front of people, and they don't seem to care, or they're not going to do anything about it. So when the time comes, and they come, and they will, it's coming soon. The warnings are all over the place. Don't come knocking on my door, because I'm not letting nobody in, and I can't help anybody. The only thing I can do is you know, put the word out that the time's coming, people, and you know, I spent a lot of time paralyzed, almost, you know, in fear of you know, what I see happening, and it pisses me off that no one else seems to you know, see the same shit. And if only it was that I wish I could live like that. I wish I could just, you know, be oblivious and not care, but I do care. I've always had you know, a different way of looking at things, and apparently very different than the rest of the world, because no one sees what we're doing. No one sees what we're doing, and what we're gonna pay for that. We're gonna pay for that. Number one, the fact that we let it happen. Number two, the fact that we didn't do shit about it. Everything. I you know, I posted some videos today that I shared that were someone else's, and when I look at someone and know that they got that, you know, that smirk behind their, you can tell that they're lying to you, or that there's something up, you know, they're not telling you, or whatever. And that's what I get out of all of the shit I see on TV. You know, none of it's real, and we need to look through that and understand that I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm so pissed off about this, and that no one else seems to care. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say anymore. You know, I'm sorry for all the people that I've hurt. by not being able to, guide them, because I was lost in my own trauma or whatever. I'm not a religious person. I'm a sinner. I've used my sexuality to, survive, and, I'm not ashamed of that. Maybe I should be, but I didn't do anything I didn't want to do, and, it's nothing compared to what we've all done and let happen. So, anyway, I just pray for my forgiveness, and I'm not going peacefully. I'm not gonna go peacefully. Put a bullet in my head, because one of your billions of hollow point bullets that you guys have purchased for the American citizens, to shoot me in the fucking head when I answer the door, because that's how it's gonna go down. It breaks my heart for the people that have kids, That's why I never had kids. I opted out for that. I think that it's a really stupid thing to do right now. Or at any time in this life. Breeding is not optimal. Number one, we can't even take care of ourselves. And I'm afraid of the things that I'm going to have to see before this life is over. And I certainly wouldn't want, a child to have to go through it. I'm worried about my dog, the things he has to... Anyway. Like-minded people. It'd be nice to have a couple of those, people that are actually prepared for this shit. I'm not, and I'm scared, and I'm alone, and I never thought I'd be alone this far down the line, but it's the way it is, and I'm not ready. I'm not ready for all this shit. I'm not ready to, I've been fighting my whole life, and, I almost lost myself, my sanity, my spirituality, my everything, all of it. And, coming out of that, I'm not sure why I didn't just let go, because I can't live in delusion. I can't live and pretend that there's nothing wrong, or that any of this is okay. None of this is okay. I understand a lot better now why there's so many people killing themselves and their whole families, because they know shit, and nobody else wants to admit it. And until we acknowledge the fact that people are, yeah, they'd rather kill themselves and their family than let anyone else do it. So keep your eyes open and don't be afraid. I'm trying not to be afraid, but I am. I don't see nothing good coming out of it. So I'll see you on the other side, hopefully. And get right with God. Get right with your Maker. You might want to think about the EMTs, I guess is what it is, the electromagnetic. That's how they're going to get us, I guess. They're going to knock out all our power, phone, batteries. Might want to make some candles, stock up on dry goods. Your food's going to go bad. Anything in the fridge, Think about it. It's pretty basic shit, but I'll tell you what, within 24 hours, neighbors are going to be robbing neighbors, and don't come fucking knocking on my door, because ain't nothing good on the other side for you. I guarantee it. Anyway, happy 2016. Keep your eyes open. Try not to be too afraid.